Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
Yo, let's go ahead and move on down the list. And Janae was something that we talked about last week. And unfortunately, that team ended up playing your team. And dear God, you guys had no mercy. I got to ask this question. You asked me, is Bill Belichick done after taking the worst loss in his career to the Dallas Cowboys?
It made it even worse that they kept saying, oh, well, this will be his 300th win. This
Right.
will be his 300th win. And they didn't score a touchdown. They were completely obliterated. I'm going to be honest, Mac Jones just gave us the ball. I mean, at one point, it was just over. He got taken out of the game. And after the game, he had said that it wasn't because, we're going to bench Mac Jones for the rest of the season. I didn't feel like he needed to be in the game anymore. Am I calling it an overreaction? I'm not. Because I think that Bill Belichick he won his Super Bowls. He won them with Tom Brady. And I am one of those that think that Tom Brady had a hell of a lot to do with him winning those Super Bowls. So I do not think personally that they can get it done with Mac Jones. I think that they did a disservice by having those offensive defensive coordinators. I don't think that it's working, but what can you do? I mean, this is the guy. You guys said that this guy was better than Cam Newton. Honestly, they played the exact same way since they've been in the league. So there really was, I'd rather take a chance on Cam learning the play system, learning for a while, than before I got rid of him and put Mac Jones in. And you guys say he was so dominant, but we haven't seen any production. He has not beat any good teams. None.
Only when he beat the Jets.
I don't think it's a real reaction.
We know how bad they are.
Sean, what do you think? Is it an overreaction that they're saying that it may be done for Bill? I mean, maybe. When we're talking about
I mean, an overreaction. Look, at the end of the day,
even defense, though. Even defense.
Yeah.
I mean, defense is Bill Belichick's his bread and butter, right? Did my team not stomp on them all together? The defense couldn't even do nothing.
Yes. Hey, look, at the end of the day, you're right. You can't. How can I argue when you only got 3 points and you gave up 38? Y'all stomped them. Hey, now the Patriots got injury issues. We know Matthew Judon on defense is hurt and potentially out for the season. They're missing other pieces, but this didn't even look close. There was no part of this game that looked like it was a close competition. Y'all blew him out. Mac is not the guy. I completely agree. Delilah said that. I completely agree. He's not it. I mean, maybe it's Bailey Zappi, the Western Kentucky product, but I don't think he's it either.
I don't think he was either.
Is Bill Belichick done?
Squad. They put him on the practice squad hoping that somebody would take him. He's not the guy.
Look, is Bill Belichick done?
If anybody called and said Mac Jones for Zach Wilson, Mac Jones for Dobbs, I mean, are you taking it? Because I don't think you can get it done with Mac Jones.
Anton said, how do you blame him over the team issue? Do you think he's lost the team in the locker room because of having a bad QB?
There was no will. There was no will to fight for Bill Belichick. There was nothing in that game.
Well, that's the thing. I think the team saw that Mac wasn't the answer last year. And the fact that Bill is doubling down and continually going with this guy and saying he's my quarterback, even after yesterday's game, it's just kind of like it does beg the question, like you said, Janae. Maybe the game has passed him a little bit. Maybe he's wrong on this because Mac's not it, and nothing I'm seeing is changing my view on that. So we'll see.
He's the coach. He could have made a change for Mac Jones. I mean, come on. I mean, we're talking about Bill Belichick. He's supposed to be the coach of all coaches. Even if Mac Jones is the problem, you're the coach. You never made a change. You knew that this year coming in, you were going to have Mac Jones. So, I mean, I'm just saying, I don't think Bill is still the same guy. Since Brady left, we have not seen production from the Patriots.
We really haven't. We really haven't. I mean, we've seen them potentially get to the playoffs maybe once. They really have not been great Yes, since Brady left. Now again, even with that Cam Newton year, they almost made it into the playoffs. So, like you said, they weren't too far off in that COVID year. We know half their team sat out. You know what I mean? So he really went deep and went with his buddy Saban and said, Mac is my guy. And as long as he sticks with Mac, we're gonna have to ask these questions because it doesn't look good.
Sorry.
Don't look good. There it is. There it is.